Hi, this is Paul. I did a video was it a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, about the coronavirus and everything that's also been going on in the world. And now, of course, our dumbass president who wanted to open up, have the country back open by Easter, now he extended it to April 30th. And pretty much he knows now, well, he already knew, he just didn't want to admit it, that this coronavirus thing is probably not going to, if we don't flatten the curve, okay, which hopefully I'm hoping, because they said the next 2 weeks are probably going to be the worst, especially for New York, and I'm in New York, okay, but eventually, hopefully, I'm just praying and hoping that that maybe sometime maybe later in April or something, maybe in May sometime, that will actually flatten the curve and we'll start, hopefully getting on the other side of this again. But this idiot, again, the president, he's an idiot because he was told about this in January, and now him and Mitch McConnell are trying to say that they were distracted by impeachment. That's why he didn't take care of this. No, no, it wasn't. Okay, you weren't distracted by impeachment. Trust me, he wasn't. He wasn't distracted enough to bomb that Iranian, general. So spending the BS. He wasn't distracted by impeachment. That's just a convenient excuse that he's trying to spin now. Okay, but it's again, and I blame it. I know people are saying, "Oh, don't politicize this now. This now is not the time to politicize." No, now is the time to call him out on his BS because he's the reason why a lot of people are going to die. Okay, I'm sorry. That's just the reality of it. Okay, people don't. Maybe some people don't want to admit that, but that's the reality of it because of his inaction. Okay, him going on TV saying it's a hoax, and then basically saying that it was going to, there's only about 15 cases. It's going to go back down to one. And just blatantly lying as usual. And again, like everything out of his mouth is almost practically a lie. Okay, and unfortunately, people are going to have to pay the price for this. Okay, and instead of him enacting that the I forgot what they call it, where you make the manufacturers just produce masks and stuff and needed equipment. It's an act that the president can enact, which he still he said he's going to act it, but he hasn't actually done it. Defense Production Act, I think that's it, where you tell the manufacturers to producing these ventilators that we need, the mask and the gloves and all that stuff, okay, which he hasn't done yet. And again, I mean, just I just so frustrated with this guy being in charge. This is even more proof for anybody that didn't know before, okay, unless you're a Trump guy, you already still drinking a Kool-Aid, and you're just a lost cause. So I'm speaking to everybody else. This is just even further proof that this guy should never been elected president and no way deserves another 4 years. And just really, like I said before, I know Joe Biden was my first choice to be the Democratic nominee. Okay, and he may, depending on when this thing is over, I don't know if Bernie may come back, but I don't think he will. Okay, I don't care how bad Joe Biden is, and I have to admit, Biden is. Let's face it. It seems like he's lost a little bit off his fastball, to lose a polite term for it. But there's no way in the world that I want Trump to be reelected. That's just, this country can't survive another 4 years of this idiot. Okay, and like I said before, I don't care if Trump wins every debate he has with Biden. I don't care if he cleans his clock. I don't care if he sits. I said this before, and I'll say this again. I don't care if he sits Biden on his lap and works him like Charlie McCarthy. I'm still not voting for Trump. Okay, and Trump should never be nowhere near the White House ever again. And once he goes, they need to spray it down and sanitize the office, because just the pure idiocy of this just on proof of how dumb he is and what an absolute disaster he is as a president. Okay, this crisis is just really even more highlighting it. Okay, guy wanting to be praised by these governors and stuff, and throwing temper tantrums and bragging about his ratings while people are dying. Are you freaking kidding me? Bragging about his ratings on these daily briefings while people are dying. He has no shame. He's the ultimate narcissist, okay, and a coward. And I just can't. I can't. I'm just counting down the days till he's out of office, because he's the absolute disaster and the absolutely worst president ever. Period. And that's saying something. Okay. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. And this is Paul saying so long and take care.